It's your boy Online Devo, and we back with another video. Look, we got a video by Poetic Flacco. LAPD just exposed David and why he 100% killed Celeste. Now, this looks like an update. Finally, I stopped doing videos on it, kind of like I ain't finna just keep on posting hella videos, you know what I'm saying? Because it's actually something serious. It actually is a real person, you know? So I was like, I'm gonna just wait until more definitive stuff come out, and hopefully we see some more definitive shit. Let's hop into it.
This David and Celeste situation is really dire. And we just got some bombshell new information that I think changes this entire case. And honestly, I'll be real with y'all. If this case isn't solved within 30 days, if the perpetrators, whether it's David or whoever committed the murder of Celeste, if it's not solved within 30 days, I fear it will never be solved. And honestly, the worst part about all of this too is knowing deep down inside that if Celeste was murdered anywhere else other than Los Angeles, her murder would have been solved. Her perpetrator would have been in jail.
Think so?
A trial would have been starting by now. But because she was murdered in LA, and they're absolute nincompoops, right? They're idiots. LAPD is lazy. They don't solve murders. They don't solve crimes at all. Damn. There's nothing funny about this situation, but this new bombshell update from LAPD would really make you chuckle in a sinister and sad way. LAPD.
Honestly, if this happened anywhere else, I mean, nah, I wouldn't say anywhere else. Okay, I was finna say if it happened anywhere else, we wouldn't be talking about it because we wouldn't know. But we're talking about it because it has something to do with David, not because it happened in LA. So that's on me. I was finna get ahead of myself.
Just released a bombshell, an update on the case, okay? After discovering Celeste dismembered, right, limbs tore apart from her body, wrapped up in a trash bag in the trunk of a Tesla.
What the fuck?
LAPD has finally said, okay, right, after months of investigating this, we are suspecting that this was a homicide. Excuse me? If you've been following this case...
You think so? What else could it be? Okay.
You know that LAPD has literally refused to consider this a homicide. They have investigated every other angle other than a homicide and a murder. And you ask yourself why. Like, idiots.
Nigga, what else could it be?
Bruh. They even tried to get off that this could have been a drug overdose. And the people around her just panicked and tried to conceal her body.
Nigga, what?
Like, what? Where would that line of logic lead? This kid had an overdose in the home that she shared with us. We feel terrified that maybe we could get blamed for contributing to the delinquency of a minor.
Okay.
At the very least, we get condemned socially. At the very most, we get a delinquency to a minor.
You don't just like, oh, what the fuck? You got a nigga in the back that's like, yo, let's cut him up. What? Why would they? No.
Charge and probably do about 1 or 2 years in prison. Cool. Now, they are faced with that reality. And we believe that they would trade that 1 or 2 years of social, like, condemning with, hey, let's just take the body, dismember the body, chop it up a little bit, right? Whip the limbs from her torso, put her in a trash bag, throw her in the back of a, no, not back, because the trunk of a Tesla is at the front. Throw her in the trunk of a Tesla. And then what? Her family would never ask about her. 20, 30 years go by, she's dead. The family would never wonder where she is. The family would just be perfectly okay with never hearing from their daughter again. You must have, at some point, somebody would have came looking for her.
Right.
Somebody. And if it was a drug...
There would have been some type of post on Instagram, Twitter, like something.
Overdose, and you chop up the limbs.
Ooh, bless. Oh my gosh.
And wait, let's say a year or two, and the body fully decomposed, or God forbid, you guys like go down the other route, which is like y'all done add like her to a fire, y'all done burn her.
Yeah, I do some other type of shit.
Now there is no trace of what the cause of death is. All they know is one of you guys, right, dismembered his body and burned it and cremated it, and now you're looking at a murder investigation. Why would anybody choose that reality over?
Yeah, that don't
what
make no sense.
It would have been if it was a drug overdose, which is delinquency of a minor, social condemning, but for the most part, you're not spending.
You would think how long these niggas taking, they getting paid off or something. Like, yo, hurry up. How much information do you need, bro?
the rest of your life in jail.
You're saying that there is another suspect other than David who the LAPD has its sights set on with respect to what happened to Celeste before, during, and after her death, correct?
Correct.
Welcome to the Two Angry Men podcast. Mark, the singer David is in big trouble. We now know, and I can give you this 100%, although the medical examiner has not yet determined cause of death, nor has the toxicology report been given over to the LAPD. The LAPD robbery homicide unit is viewing the death of Celeste Rivas as a homicide, and David is a suspect. And he is a
David is not the only suspect.
And David is not the only suspect.
Okay.
But what I am told is,
I feel like niggas already knew that though. Or niggas is like, you know what I'm saying? Like people thought like, okay, there had to be someone else involved. No one thought it was just David.
Is that at least one other suspect, it's not necessarily in connection to the murder, it's in connection to dismembering the body. And I think this all has to do with a mysterious trip to Santa Barbara in the middle of the night last spring. And I got details. What do you got?
David had a 9-month head start. The private investigator said Celeste was murdered since February.
Damn.
9 months to cover all tracks as a multi-millionaire. Excuse me?
Yeah, that's kind of,
Bruh, there's probably not a shred of evidence left, man. 9 months to cover all tracks, to think about what happened, go over what you did, recover what you did, cover.
Shit, the only thing they didn't do is, you know what I'm saying, try to get rid of the car. Right? Oh, no, but they abandoned it. So, I mean, but yeah, that's dumb though. But yeah, 9 months, I didn't even think about that. It happened in February. I keep thinking of it as if they found it the next day. No, this just happened over months. Oh.
You'll cover what you, no. It's over with, bro. All right, the only way they would ever find out exactly what happened is if one of these weirdo anime watching obsessed gore kids who's involved in this murder as well, if they snitch.
Right.
But the police is able to get snitches to tell because they got something on them.
Okay.
Hey, bruh, we'll let you get off on this other shooting you did if you tell us what happened right here and cooperate against David. But these ain't street dudes, bruh. They don't got an array of crimes for you to get them on. No, these is weirdo anime watching weirdos.
I don't know, bro. They may have some other type of files or something, bro. I don't put it past them.
They don't got nothing. And they holding it down more than the street dudes. A group of street dudes would have had an informant by now, letting them know exactly what happened. These kids is holding it down and they ain't telling, because of course there's multiple people involved. Of course they brought the body to an isolated desert to dismember it, rip the limbs apart from the torso, and put it in the trash bag. And I believe the only reason why they even brought it back to that house, because when they raided that house, what they found chemicals that was used to disintegrate a body.
Oh, some shit off of bones or something. Damn, bro, they fucked up, man, how they did her, bro. Damn, man.
Bring that body back.
That's fucked up.
Use those chemicals at a large scale to remove all evidence this body even existed.
Okay, so not only that, but you know how we've almost got whiplash on this story from, I think you...
Nah, not bones. They try to do some criminal mind shit. That's some shit they're doing some... Yeah, nah, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, get this nigga. Get him out of here, bro. Get him out of here. I ain't gonna lie. It's looking kind of crazy. It's looking crazy right now. Chopping up. Come on, bro. Little girl.
You're the one who had said that all of your sources had dried up very, very early on this, and you were actually quite surprised.
Not anymore.
And the reason for that, by the way, my surmise, wild speculation, they not only got the records that support what you were saying is 100%, that he took a trip to Santa Barbara County, but they now also, and you may have reported this, I'm not in the weeds on the TMZ feed, but they've got his social media and have tied up social media with some of the trips, and they've got cell phone records that they have poured over, and they have
Oh,
triangulated this to the point where it's almost it's eerie. I saw this 10 years ago in another murder case that I had,
what?
but when it was in the infancy stages, they've got a chart at LAPD that you would not believe. They've got this thing down to a timeline that's almost by the minutes, triangulated to the location, if you can believe that.
Okay.
And it's not just one source. When I say triangulated, it's media, social media, cell phone,
Damn.
Tesla, other, and all I'll say is other.
Damn, boy. Hey, that proves to you, bro. If they want to catch you, they gonna catch you, bro. That's what I'm starting to think. I'm starting to think like they just be like it's not worth our time. A lot of these murderers that be out here, niggas be knowing that they did that shit, but no one say nothing though. The cops just be like, all right, we don't got enough evidence right now. We know you did it. We got just enough, but we don't know if it's gonna push through. Or we're gonna be like, you know what? He out here killing motherfuckers. Someone else gonna kill him. But this is a situation in which with David, who gonna try to kill David? It's just a singing nigga. Well, a singing allegedly murderous nigga, but you know, he a singing nigga. Who gonna try to kill him?
Kind of GPS tracking devices, if you will. And it's really, I used to joke, or my father used to joke, LAPD is lost and presumed destroyed. They actually have elevated their game, and this is quite a feat of investigation so far.
Hey, what do you say? Lost and presumed destroyed? Nah, corrupt ass niggas, bruh. Historically.
That's fascinating. So let me tell you what we know, because it aligns with what you just said, that in the spring, David took a trip to a very remote area of Santa Barbara County in the middle of the night and spent several hours
Middle
there.
of the night? What?
We have also been told, yes, there is another suspect, but the suspect is somebody they believe helped him dismember the body, because what we were told by multiple sources is they believe that more than one person dismembered the body. Now, I don't think they can conclude that just by looking at it. I mean, look, Jeffrey Dahmer.
I mean, I would think so. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure. I have no experience. I'm sure it's pretty hard thing to do.
Dismembered a body completely, and he did it alone. So there's some reason they're saying he had help.
There's footage, as we already learned before, of somebody driving the Tesla back to the house and parked it. Now, the body was in the trunk when he drove that Tesla back to the crib. Police was able to positively identify and ID the person, but it's unclear whether or not they are a suspect as well. So, of course, multiple people were involved. You think a multimillionaire with a bunch of flunkies around, you think he's gonna do this?
Bro, these niggas are not saying shit. Bro, he over here, I got sources that's telling me that David might have been involved with it, and someone else might have been involved with it too, near the desert and shit. That's what my source is telling me. Nigga, we been knew that. We already, nigga, what? You're not saying anything that we don't know.
Own bidding? Absolutely not. At all. No. And this is just not your average group of kids. No, these are, again, I say kids very loosely, because David is like 22, 23 years old. So these are adults.
Yeah.
But these are not a group of people who are just normal people. No, these are people who are obsessive when it comes to gore. In that Discord, they were sharing gore videos of folks being murdered and killed.
For real?
So people who are that obsessive with gore, of course they know how to discard a body. Of course they have watched endless true crime and know how to cover their tracks. I knew for a fact, after this new report, that we were dealing with somebody who may have did this before.
Oh,
right?
shit.
I don't think this is their first time. Because when TMZ and the police dropped a new update.
Damn, do you think this one of those situations where bro was with that little shit? He was doing that shit here and there? Nah, this sounds crazy. But he was, you feel me? He was participating in those actions, and then he just happened to be a good singing nigga, and then he got famous, and now it's like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Like, now it's like he still be doing that same weird shit he was doing before he got famous. Like his lifestyle never really changed, or his mindset didn't change with his lifestyle.
Earlier today, that the body was apparently frozen.
What?
Like, the manner in which the body was frozen wasn't just a normal man. No, it was like a permafrost method.
What?
The body was frozen, right, in some type of like permafrost method. And because it was frozen in that method, the cause of death, they no longer know. They can't get the cause of death because it was frozen in a manner in which will conceal the cause of death.
Nah.
So hence, them trying to figure out, was this a homicide? Was this...
Oh, these niggas definitely was watching Criminal Minds, bro. These niggas was definitely watching Criminal Minds. Bro, who are these niggas? Hey, he might be right. What are we dealing with here? Whoa. Okay.
a strangulation? Was this a drug overdose? They can no longer discover it.
How do niggas know that?
Even created more legal challenges now when it comes to prosecuting people involved. Whoever did this had a lengthy experience in doing this, and they've done it before. Because the average person ain't thinking about this. Hey, yo, if you permafrost the body, it will conceal
niggas ain't thinking that, man.
The cause of death. Oh, huh?
Niggas ain't hitting up Chat GPT. Like, how do you, that actually probably is a dumbass nigga who probably thought about that, though. Hit up Chat GPT, how to get away with this, how to get away with that. But yeah, nah, just the average Joe on some, yo, you telling me you finna expose us to the public, and then you just, you kill her, and then you're not thinking about all that, bruh. So yeah, they definitely, he had the guy experience, or he paid someone, hired someone that has experience, bruh.
Bro, I'm terrified, man. Because there's somebody out there, bro, who got a lust for blood.
Some major developments in the Celeste Rivas death. TMZ has learned that her body had been frozen, and when it was found, it was still partially frozen in the back of David's car, and it was in such bad condition, that we are told the medical examiner may never be able to establish the cause of death. So here's what we know. When the body was found, it was in terrible condition. It had been decapitated, the torso was intact, the limbs had been removed, and they were cut up severely. The body was partially frozen in the trunk, and this is really important because remember...
Whoa, this nigga, bro, these niggas are weird. What? You cutting off that... Come on, bro. They don't know, because it's like when you hear it, but like when you actually think about it, you're like, yo, this was actually a real person, bro. This is actually a real person, a little girl. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you really doing all that shit, bro? That's crazy. Like, what? That's fucked up, bro.
The body had been sitting there for days before it was finally impounded and then the body discovered. And it was still, the body parts were still partially frozen. So we are told...
And she ain't even do shit. She ain't even do shit to get this type of treatment, bro. Like, she was a victim in this whole situation, bro. Damn.
That when the body first went to the medical examiner's office in early September, it was listed as an apparent homicide, but that was just from what seemed obvious, that the body was cut up into pieces. The medical examiner is having a really tough time right now trying to figure out what the cause of death was. We are told it is likely the cause of death will go undetermined because of the...
Damn, imagine like being her parents and you having to hear about the updates all on social media and shit. Damn, bro.
The condition of the body and the fact that it was frozen and the fact that it was cut up the way it was. So we have told you that we know David is a suspect, and even if it is undetermined, the LAPD can still move forward, as could the LA County District Attorney. The LAPD is viewing this as a homicide. David is a suspect. We know this.
I'm convinced we're dealing with a serial killer here, man. Whoever did it.
Yeah, whoever did it,
killer,
yeah.
man. Think about you and your group of friends. Are y'all capable of this? Are y'all capable?
Nah, for real. Hey, nah. No. Hey, we could hoop. You know what I'm saying? We could go bowling. But I'm not doing all this with y'all, bro. I can't hang out with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who the fuck links up to kill people. Like what?
Of concealing and dealing with a dead body in this regard for months. First off, I don't even know any one of my friends who would drive in a car alone with a dead body, bro. We is punks, man.
No.
We punks, bro.
You ain't doing that, bro.
Damn. Yo, having to see my friend in his casket and be his pallbearer, that was hard enough for me. I can't even imagine, bro, having to deal with move the body from this place to this place to that place, dismember it, cut it. Oh, nah, y'all got it, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Y'all got it, man.
Yeah, y'all different. Y'all on your own. Y'all doing your own type of shit, my nigga. I hope they catch whoever did this shit. I hope they do. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't need no one like this Roman society with all this financial resources. We don't need someone like that amongst us.
And LAPD, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves, bro. Waiting months to say, okay, yeah, we think it's a homicide now. You think?
Yeah, you think it's crazy.
Let me tell you something. Yo, LAPD is so unserious, bro. Crimes don't get solved in LA. I'm telling you right now. Yo, if you want to commit,
Really?
LA is the perfect place for criminals to go. Crimes don't get solved in LA. I know people who drive around LA, no driver license, no insurance, no registrations, no nothing. Police will pull them over and not even like do the justice by taking them in, bruh, or towing a car. LAPD is lazy as heck. Yo, ask anybody who lives in LA. You can drive through LA with no license, no insurance, no nothing, and the police won't even bother to pull you over and do their job because they're just lazy people in general.
Hey, shit, until you get caught by that one who want to do their job that day, you like, fuck, I should not listen to that nigga Flacco.
But y'all let me know in the comment section what do you guys think happened here, man? All right,
Yeah,
what do you guys
crazy,
like?
bro.
What's your official theory? Put it in the comments. What's your official theory?
Damn, what's my official theory, bro? With all respects, I think my official theory is like, I don't even know. This shit is becoming something that I didn't think it would be. I thought this would be simple. Boom, you did it. Lock them up, throw away the key. That's what I thought. I really did. But yo, we getting into niggas doing chemical portions and all type of shit to make sure the body frozen. Like, this some whole other shit. So, I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. R.P. to Celeste, prayers to her family. Whoever did this shit, they gonna get your ass, boy. I'm gone. Peace.